日本一ソフトウェア。誰を育てるんだ？
あなたと一緒にやったね。
甘えてやるにゃ。上手に伝え。
やったっす。手助けします。やったっす。あなたと一緒に
待っているぞ。
アイテム界の調査かな。
What's up, man? How you doing? Nah, it's been a very bad day. I am almost done with New Game Plus on Neo 3, though. Very close to being done. I'll probably finish it today. Just don't have the brain power to finish that game right now. Very close to being done. Still got like 4 days, so don't need to overexert myself. Really only playing this and Neo 3 right now. Not playing any other games right now. I think people will want to see footage of this. Well, it seems like people don't like Code Vein 2. People seem to hate that game. what I've been reading about it. Seems like it's not what people wanted, and it also runs like garbage. Yeah, I gotta start doing that too, but right now I'm focused on videos first and foremost. I gotta get that build guide going. I made some progress on that today. A little bit of progress. Yeah, I just call it Disgaea Musou because otherwise people won't know what it is. When I start making videos for this, I'll just include my name for it in the actual name. But for now, I don't think people are going to come in here if I call it Kyoran Makaiism. They'll be like, what the hell kind of weird game is he playing? I'm like, well, if I say Disgaea Musou, which is what this is, then people will actually know what it is that I'm playing. You know, they can't actually call it Musou. It's copyrighted, so I definitely think they could have called it something more represents what the game actually is, though. Because it kind of does, and it's like Demon Castle or something like that in Japanese, which is not really describing what the game is. It's kind of just... It's a cool name. I feel like it should have Disgaea in the name, like, somewhere. It's like when Street Fighter 3 came out, and Capcom of America thought it was smart to just call it 3. Like, why would you call Street Fighter 3 just 3? Why just call it Street Fighter 3? It's such a stupid thing. It didn't help that, like, Street Fighter 3 also had, like, only Ryu and Ken at the start. It didn't have any of the other characters. So the fact that it was just called 3, and then, like, if you watch somebody playing, and they weren't playing as Ryu and Ken, you could barely tell that it was a Street Fighter game. Complete boneheaded decision. This game isn't quite that bad, but There are still recognizable things in it from Disgaea, but it's very weird that it does not have that in the game. It's not why the game probably isn't selling well. It's the absolute batshit insane price for this is the problem. And you know how Nipponichi, Japanese branches, they want to milk the few people that play their Weeb games. They want to milk them for every cent that they have. That's how it's been for like the past 10 years. Like, instead of trying to go for like a broader approach, which would ruin these games, what they do is just like, we only have the same like 100,000 people buy these games. We need to just milk them every single cent that they have. That's basically their business model. At least with like this stuff. Disgaea games have been getting way more predatory. Like, you know, it's not gonna grow as a brand if you keep, you know, selling the games like that, or just trying to take advantage of people. I'm sure people are looking at this on the eShop right now and are looking at the price, and it's like, well, I can get Age of Imprisonment for cheaper than this game. Who's gonna choose this? I think this game is actually more fun than Age of Imprisonment, because there's actual cool builds and stuff, but I don't expect a normal person that hasn't played, like, every single Musou game to death to ever even think of doing something like that. I don't really understand their business model these days. Like, instead of just praying that the same 3 people are gonna buy, like, every piece of predatory DLC, like, why don't you try to grow it so that more people actually want to play it? But with this game's graphics and how it runs, how expensive it is, like, who in the right mind is gonna buy this? Except for weirdos like me. I'm not at all the norm. I just like Musou games, and I want there to be competition, but I feel like they're making it that there just won't be competition with how much they're charging. The price for this game is way out of hand. What's up, man? Hey, thanks for the donation earlier. Yesterday, rather. Haven't streamed since last night. I enjoy it. It's fun. It's not a bad game, but it's way too overpriced. I legit can't even afford the DLC for this right now. I was thinking of buying it, but it's like... cost me like 40 bucks, so... I'm definitely not doing that right now. I'll have to wait till... make some more money. Yeah, this game's naming convention actually reminds me a lot of Street Fighter 3. Somehow they thought that naming Street Fighter 3 what it actually is was going to be bad, despite Street Fighter 2 being like one of the most popular games ever made in history. They just called it 3. And I can vouch for that not working because I was like 12 when that game came out, and I saw it in the arcade. And my first reaction was I didn't know that it was Street Fighter until I saw Ryu. That was the only thing that was recognizable. And then once I actually put a quarter in the game and I saw that he was there, I knew that it was Street Fighter 3, but I don't know why you would make people even want to have to think about something like that. So it could be called the next Call of Duty, like, 12 or something, because they're on, like, the 12th Call of Duty. It's just a guy with a gun, and it says 12. It's like, well, who's gonna wanna buy that right away? Street Fighter 3 marketing is embarrassingly
相手の
bad.
会の調査かな
When they put out Second Impact and Third Strike, they realized how stupid that idea was, and they turned it into, they just called it what it actually is. Because Capcom of America was really dumb at that time, doing things that actively made people not know what it was that they were looking at. Like Marketing 101. The only smart thing they did is they put Ryu on the marquee for it, but still, not a very good idea. It doesn't help that this game doesn't have any of the actual Disgaea characters. This guy is John Musou equivalent. He's a guy that they made up specifically for this. And he does look like a Disgaea character, to be fair, but I feel like this game is so low budget, they never even thought of having it be like an Orochi crossover type game where you just play as a bunch of the characters. I think that would help too. But yeah, the name of this game is stupid, and I don't see anybody talking about it. It's 100% one of the reasons. That and the price. The price of this game is crazy. And I would not recommend anybody buy this right now. It's fun, but maybe if you're a rich content creator, which I'm not. I'm flat broke, man. I'm always broke. Maybe if you have a lot of disposable income. It is a fun game, but the amount of DLC is sickening how much it has. Especially like selling content DLC when the game has already only been out for like a day. They already have DLC that you have to pay extra for. It's not a season pass type thing where, you know, they're still working on it. They already finished it, but they want more money. On top of this game being insanely expensive for what it is. I really don't understand this company's business model. It's like there aren't a lot of people interested in playing games like this in the first place, but when you charge this much money, there's going to be even less. There are a number of Musou games you can get for like dirt cheap right now. Maybe not the Koei Tecmo ones, but like Fate Extella, Persona 5 Strikers is cheap, Hyrule Warriors, the first one, consistently get for like under $40. Like, who's gonna pay like $90 for this, man? Well, this is supposed to have English text, but they said they're gonna patch it in later. Which would be more acceptable if they didn't cut out stuff that they already made and try to sell it back to people. After I finish this item world, I'll show you guys the DLC. I'll show you how bad it is. Probably not going to believe me until I show you, but you're going to have to wait till I finish this, because after this I'm going to curb stomp the story. Kind of just been leveling up my guy here. Trying to get a good build. Game also runs very poorly, considering how it looks. I don't want to think about how bad the Switch 1 version is. It might be like Pirate Warriors 4, where the Switch 1 version is better than the Switch 2 version. They increased like how many enemies are on screen, but it runs like garbage. The difference with that between this and that is that this is a paid upgrade, and it costs like 1,000 yen more. You think if they're gonna charge that much and not make it free, that it would actually run better? But I don't know. I haven't seen anybody running it in an emulator or anything. It's considered a separate purchase, so I'm sure as though I'm not paying for this again. Probably would have been better off buying the Switch 1 version and running it in the emulator, but too late for that now. Would have been a pain in the ass anyway, because the English text is not in the game yet, so would have had to dump the patch from my Switch 1. Maybe if I was rich I would do that, but unfortunately I'm poor. Had to put up with it running like this for now. Out of my control. There's supposed to be a new Senran Kagura Gacha coming out this year, but they didn't show any gameplay, so who knows if it's going to actually be a game with gameplay, if it's going to be more turn-based slop, because turn-based gacha games are shit. There's no point in a gacha game being turn-based if there's just going to be microtransactions, so that you can basically just shit out damage and not have to actually think. I'd rather it be an action game at that point. That's probably what it's going to be. I'd love to be surprised. The tech is there to make a Musou game on mobile. There's already been multiple of them already from other franchises, but I don't know. On one hand, there was a Senran Kagura Gacha that just shut down recently that was just turn-based garbage. I'm not saying that turn-based combat is bad. I'm saying that turn-based gacha combat is bad. Why Disgaea is awesome. It's like turn-based, but pay a flat rate. You get to be powerful without having to spend, like, insane amounts of money. I can't blame him for leaving. They weren't letting him make what he wanted. And all the censorship stuff going on as well. Keep in mind, I am not a gooner. I don't even like Senran Kagura that much. I think those games are average at best. They're decent to play when you've played everything else to death, but they're not good games. That's one of the things that killed it for sure. The Puritan culture. You can play Mortal Kombat and disembowel somebody in way too realistic detail, but somebody wants to see TNA on an anime girl. You know, that's a problem. That's 100% what killed Senran Kagura, is the Puritan culture thing going on right now. Games can get like more and more realistically violent, but you know, the Gooners are the problem somehow. Like, really? I can't even watch people play Mortal Kombat, man. It makes me wince looking at that game when they do those fatalities, but a bunch of anime girls doing ninja combos and stuff is a problem. It's messed up. I'm not even into the Gooner stuff at all, man. I don't care for that stuff, but I definitely sympathize with the people who do like it, how much they've been trying to stop games like that from existing. But gratuitous violence that's way too realistic in Mortal Kombat is fine. No problem with that. Like, which one is it, man? I think the violence is more damaging than the Gooner stuff, personally. Gooner stuff can definitely fry your brain, but I think it's a lot worse for you, better for you than playing like extremely violent games like the new Mortal Kombats, which are way too realistic. The stuff you can do in those fatalities is crazy. Yeah, I don't fault the guy for leaving. I think he saw the writing on the wall, how things were going with. Everything has to be pure now, despite the news and social media being far worse than anything in the Senran Kagura game. Any of those Gooner games, basically. Media always needs a scapegoat for why people are messed up. It's like, I don't really think it's the Gooner games. I think it's a lot of other things wrong with our society than Senran Kagura games. It's not easy to blame what's actually the problem. It's easier to blame something that's easy to scapegoat. It's the same thing that happened when the first Mortal Kombat games came out. They said it was corrupting the kids. Same thing when hot coffee came out from San Andreas. It was this media made such a big deal out of it, and it made like zero sense because any child that was accessing that had way worse stuff on their computer or hidden under their bed. I don't think seeing a bunch of low poly Grand Theft Auto models make out. Keep in mind you needed to like actually have a game shark to get it. I saw through that whole argument right away. Call it what it is, man. You want a scapegoat. If the kid is not supposed to have porn, but he's got hot coffee, I guarantee he's looking at way more bad stuff on the internet. I guarantee. I actually had this conversation when I was working at GameStop, back when San Andreas came out. This mom came in, the kid couldn't have been any older than like 10. She came in, and she wanted to buy in the game. And my coworker said, you know, at the time they made us tell people what was in the M-rated games, so that they were aware and didn't come back and get mad. He listed off everything, you know, the fact that you could, you know, kill innocent people, all this other things, and she didn't seem to care. And then she asked if there was sex in it, and he said no, she bought it for her. I was like, what? What kind of parenting is that, man? Mating with somebody is a natural thing. You know, banging a hooker and blowing up the car is not something that's normal. But he literally told her that you could have your way with a hooker and then blow up the car. She didn't care. She just wanted to know if there was any sex in it. Said no. Immediately bought it for him. I really don't understand it. such weird parenting. Either let the kid do what they want, or don't have these weird double standard rules. Kid can handle violence just fine, but I'll ask if there's like any swearing or anything. I'm like, I think the violence is worse than the swearing. Because kids gonna hear swearing anyway in school. I sure did. I was first introduced to that stuff when I was not at home. It was not movies or media I watched or games I played. It was 100% people using those words at school. I'll show you guys the DLC after this is last hopefully the Senran Kagura game is actually a video game and not turn-based junk. Who knows, though, at this point. That's a pretty damn good build. Probably just finished the story with that already.
アイテム会へ行くの？ 風が呼んでるよ。
どこへ行くっすか？
Senran Kagura game could actually actually have gameplay. It could. Will it? Is anyone's guess. It could have actual gameplay. Because I don't think that they would shut down the turn-based one to just make another one. And the tech is there for a Musou game on mobile. They've been at that point for a while. Aethergazer, game I usually start streams with, is pretty unique in that it has a bit of a Musou DNA in it. Most of the endgame content is fighting like large groups of enemies. I think that it could happen, but who knows at this point. I'm not really instilled with a lot of confidence when they announce a gacha game and hide the gameplay. That's almost always a bad sign. Usually feel like if their game actually has gameplay, they're inclined to actually show it. Could be wrong though. Maybe it's just announced too late. That'd be sweet though. I don't really like Senran Kagura, but I'm down for a service game, so it's not too predatory. No 50-50 pity, or at least good pull rates, pull economy. I could see myself playing something like that. There also is a very real possibility that it might have actual gameplay that somewhat resembles the actual series, but then they screw it up with predatory monetization. That is very much a possibility. Might try to go the approach of the business people at this company. we just want the same 30,000 weebs to buy these games and buy every piece of DLC instead of, you know, actually trying to grow it by not having so much predatory crap in it. It's anyone's guess, really. Like, Dynasty Warriors Origins is significantly less predatory with the DLC than previous games. It's up for debate if you think that the DLC is worth it, because it's half the price of the game and it has, like, maybe a weekend worth of content. But compared to before, like, Dynasty Warriors 9 had, like, 4 season passes, and then all these costumes and stuff. To get everything in that game was hundreds of dollars. Compared to that, it actually isn't that bad. I was going to show you guys the microtransactions. Yeah, hold on. They have so much stuff in here. This is the biggest outlier. This is like extra companions, and then also apparently it's like more levels and stuff. And they've already finished it. This is not upcoming. You can literally buy it right now, but it's not included unless you buy the deluxe edition. Really scummy. And then also these are basically cash items in a mobile game, and you can buy these as much as you want. It's not permanent. You have to keep buying them. I'm like, I don't really understand who this game is for. How much does this even give you? This is not worth it right here. This is a scam. If you buy this, you're not very smart. I have like hundreds of thousands of mana playing for like 10 minutes, so why would I buy that? How much is this gold? 1 million. Maybe that would be somewhat worth it, but these are crazy. This is what this says here is it's 30 tickets that give you 900% experience, but you can keep buying them. I'm like, that's just messed up, man. I don't even think this includes everything. What is this? Oh, this is just music. I don't think there's a pack that gets you everything unless you buy the one that's insanely expensive. Let me see if I can find it. Look at this price difference. Origins is right here, and is barely more expensive than Disgaea. I mean, which game are people going to choose? They're going to choose this, or they're going to choose the Disgaea game? And this has way less DLC in comparison. This is a lot cheaper. Look at how much they want for what I'm currently playing. Yeah, this is the deluxe one right here. It also cost more for the Switch 2 version, and it doesn't even run that well. Yeah, this is more expensive than Origins with the DLC, I think. That's $6.91. Does this have Visions of 4 Heroes? Yes or no? They're actually about the same price, but this is obviously a much higher quality game, so... Make of that as you will. Maybe I should reincarnate him.
また
while
よ
doing
ろし
this.
くっす
I probably should.
討論議会談よ。
天聖神流
またのお越しをだよ。
どこへ行くっすか？
I think it's really scummy that they finished that DLC already, and they want you to pay more. That's just crazy to me. It's literally what people always complain about in games. Is, they hold back stuff they already made to try to get more money out of us. That's exactly what this game is doing. Played Origins, yeah. This game is very satisfying to play after Origins because you actually feel powerful. I like Origins, but I don't like how much they neutered the builds and stuff.
ご案内するっす。 I know for a fact, if I had access to modern combats as a child, instead of ones I grew up with, like the first three, my family would not have let me touch those games. I'm not sure I even wanted to play them myself. That's what's kind of jacked up about Puritan culture, how gratuitous, way too photorealistic violence is okay, but somebody wants to play something relatively harmless like Senran Kagura, it's a big deal for some reason. It's like, which one is it? No. It's Kyoran Makaism. I just call it Disgaea Musou because otherwise nobody knows what that means. I try to be transparent with the names of games I'm playing because I play a lot of unpopular stuff, but I kind of had to make an exception here. Because people aren't going to click if they see that. The naming convention for this is really stupid, honestly. I don't know why it doesn't have Disgaea in it anywhere. Like they don't want people to play this game, I guess. Boneheaded naming convention, just like talking about earlier. And they thought that calling Street Fighter 3, just calling it 3, not even a number, just the actual word 3, they thought that that was a good idea. It did not work. And you could tell when Second Impact came out, they just called it Street Fighter again. It's like, I was a child at the time, right? I was like 11 when that game came out, and I thought it was a stupid idea. It's like, how did the people that make that decision get to the point where they're working for a big company like that? It's such a stupid idea. It didn't help that the game itself barely had any Street Fighter characters from 1 or 2. It only had Ryu and Ken. So, a high chance the first time you looked at that game that you would not even know it was Street Fighter. I mean, there were 10 characters, right? And 8 of them were new. And the only old characters were Ryu and Ken, so there was literally an 80% chance watching a match of that and seeing the number 3, the word 3, on the top of the cabinet, that you would not know that it was Street Fighter. Keep in mind, Street Fighter was like the most popular game in the world at the time. So, yeah, this game's got big Street Fighter 3 new generation energy. Making something that people might be interested in, but then completely botching it by calling it what it actually isn't. So that ensures that nobody's going to buy this game. Keep in mind the price, which I just went back. I just showed the DLC and stuff is very predatory as well, so that's not helping this game's case. I'm a nutso that just likes Musou games, and I want this game to succeed, but the things they're doing are making sure that nobody's going to buy this. Oh, I already know, it's right here. I already know that. Thank you for the help, though. I've played Disgaea before, not on the channel, but I have played these games before. I finished the first one on PSP, and that's the only one I played. But yeah, I know how it works for the most part.
待っているぞ。
どこへ行くっすか？
Actually, you guys want to see?
Bonjour! 待ってい
Just to prove my point, I'm going to show how stupid this was. So you guys get a little bit more of a gist of what I'm talking about and how stupid this naming convention is for this. I'm trying to find it. Hold on. Where is the marquee for the original one? Ah, here we go. Perfect. This is what it looked like. That's what it looked like right there. Could you tell that that was Street Fighter? The only thing that's recognizable is Capcom and Ryu there. That's the only thing that's recognizable. Alex at the time was a brand new character. Yes, he's popular now. He's coming to Street Fighter 6 in like a month and a half. At the time, he was a new face. What it says here is Street Fighters. You can barely read it. Look at it. You can barely read it. Who thought this was a good idea? Whoever it was probably had to fight to put Ryu there, because it's the only thing that's recognizable is the Capcom logo and him. And nothing else on here is recognizable. You can't immediately tell that it is Street Fighter. And then the problem, of course, is the game itself only has 2 legacy characters. This was the roster right here. You can see Ryu and Ken there, and then everybody else is new. Idiot, imbecile marketing. This is such idiotic marketing. A child could do a better job than that. Like, not even being in middle school could do a better job than that. That's the problem with this game as well, is it's based on like an ancient franchise, but you can't tell right away because the name doesn't really tell you. And the game also doesn't have any of the characters either. That's part of the problem too, is none of the characters are in the game. They're all... None of the named, like, playable characters are in this. The monsters and stuff, you can tell. Screen's black. Oh, I forgot to change it back, that's why. Thank you. There you go. Yeah, the first time I saw Street Fighter 3, I didn't know it was 3 until I saw somebody pick Ryu. That was the only way that I knew. That's bad for like an arcade game that needs to grab your attention like instantly. It needs to grab your attention instantly, because that's the whole point of arcade games, is they're short and to the point. There are no like long cutscenes or forced walking or anything like that. What's up, man? Hello. It's actually been a pretty bad day, but I'm feeling a little bit better. Enough to play this, at least. Bad marketing, yeah.
どこへ行くっすか？
It's gotten better over time because now Alex is a popular character. You know, they were trying to push Alex as the new popular main character, but you got to think about it from being back in 1997 with no internet or very limited internet. I had internet back then, but a lot of households didn't. Would you know that that was a Street Fighter game at first glance? Probably not. We might have a problem here. That might be soft locked. Alright, we're good. Ryder kicked it to the lava. When they put out Second Impact, you could tell that they knew that they made a stupid mistake. Because they made very sure to put Street Fighter in the logo, like, everywhere. They corrected it, but the fact that a professional company could have marketing that bad is pretty baffling when you think about it. You don't need to be a marketing professional to know that that was a bad idea. This is very satisfying. You could not do that in Tales of Arise. Walk through all that. Big bosses should not be immune to hit stun. Let me juggle those fuckers. Come on, you know, if a game's got martial arts, I'm always going to use it, unless it's shit. But the martial arts in this game is pretty good. I'm sure, probably when you optimize this game, the magic or the gun is probably the best. I would imagine the magic is the best for the item world, because you can kill things a lot quicker.
But this is a game where you can basically infinitely scale up, so I don't think any weapon can really be bad. It helps that the game doesn't really have a damage cap. If this game had a damage cap of like 10k damage, then the axe would be garbage. Because the axe DPS is not good. You can't attack quick. That would make the fists and the guns probably the best weapons, but this is Disgaea, so you can make anything work if you want to. Plenty of games out there that they think it's a good idea to have a very strict damage cap and then have like martial arts and then like a great sword. It basically means that the great sword is never worth using. Because if there's a damage cap and you're always hitting the cap, and the martial arts hit like twice as fast, there's never a reason to use the great sword. It's worse in every way. Disgaea avoids that, but there's plenty of games like that. They don't think of stuff like that. You're gonna have a damage cap, then, you know, there should be like some way to break it, otherwise there's never a reason to use a slow weapon. That's why I think it's cool that they're trying this, because I think this is something where you could actually be like a slow powerhouse and actually be viable, instead of what usually happens where what I just mentioned is very common. Like, using a slow weapon is often not viable in games like that. You're not getting any benefit for being slower and less agile, you're just at a constant disadvantage. Is Final Fantasy XII like that, really? I didn't know that. What is it, just like using like an axe or something is never worth it? You can break damage limit in that game, can't you? This is very satisfying after playing Origins. Origins, each one of these monsters would take like 10 minutes to kill. It's like, not in this game. Already deleted in like a 3-second fight. Very satisfying. That's the main reason I wanted to try this game. Give it an honest chance, because that DLC, man, they really don't respect your time. Let's make you fight 50 unique officers, and they all have like 30 billion HP. How about not, man? Let me at least get strong so that they all don't take like 10 minutes to kill. That Dongzhuo final boss fight was terrible. So exhausting. That felt like playing a credit of Knights of Valor on, like, no miss. That level of exhausting. Yamada! Ace Ukyo levels of overpowered.
撃墜された。
Get punched.
なんということだ。
This might be the most powerful Musou protagonist of all time. I think just because this is based on Disgaea, he might actually be the most broken protagonist. I don't even think Kenshin and Basara 4 has anything on this guy. That's a pretty big compliment, because Kenshin and Basara 4 completely circumvents all the game mechanics. You can kill everything, like, mega quick. You can go through all the content with him way quicker than anybody else. But I think he's not winning against this guy. I think this guy would put him in a casket real quick. I don't think Kenshin's coming out of that one unscathed.
さて
ご案内するっす。またよろしくっす。
ここはチート屋だぞ。また遊ぼう。ここはローゼンクイーン紹介だきゃ。
Oh wow, that's really good. That's what makes this thing that gives you a million. You have to pay real money to get a million money. Is like not worth it. I already have more than I can spend. I haven't spent a cent on any microtransactions.
Oh, アイテム会へ行くの？
任務完了。
アイテム会へ行くの？
Yeah, I have max experience on right now because I have like more money than I can spend. I put the money down as low as it goes because I don't need money right now. And you can get a lot of experience in here. You can get to the point where you can do the item world at like level 1. Immediately after reincarnating, you get like right back to where you were. As soon as the experience starts to slow down, I go and reincarnate and then go do like a 10-wave item world. Seems to be pretty efficient. Probably after this one, when I get this up to the next rarity tier that has 10 waves, I'll probably reincarnate him again because he's not really struggling with this. Putting him back down to level 1 is not going to make it much more difference. Probably just have to be a little bit more liberal with using the healing items. Right now, I don't really need them. I use like 1 per fight. Seems like if you can do this really quick, you can curb stomp the story, and then like there's no reason to not do the cheat shop at like minimum money and maximum experience. If you can just get that maxed out, reincarnating and get back to where you were like instantly. At least to the point I'm at, his combined level is probably like 1,000 or something. I haven't messed with making the enemies stronger just yet because I don't really have optimized gear. Some of the gear is pretty shitty. This guy is basically just a common rider. The things that he says, the fact that he has a very good form rider kick, excellent form. Takeshi Hongo would be proud. Hongo Takeshi. Speaking of which, new Kamen Rider Zen's episode next week, tomorrow, or today. The third rider is going to be debuting today. That's pretty exciting. Supposedly there's a direct this next week too, so... Where's that Bat Ride War 4? Come on. Please. Please. I'll settle for Memory of Heroes too, because that game is extremely underrated. It's a legit good character action game. Hopefully they drop something this next direct. I'm not really interested in any of the first-party games coming to the Switch 2 right now. I have like zero interest. Rushing Beat. If they uncap the frame rate, I would totally buy that, but I don't know. Might just grab that on the deck so I can stream it. I haven't decided yet. I'm not interested in any of their first-party stuff currently. It's supposed to be a partner showcase, meaning third-party stuff. No, like, big AAA games. Mostly what I buy these Nintendo consoles for anyway. They have a lot of cool exclusives that aren't, you know, Mario and Zelda and stuff. Oh yeah, this one is quite a bit better. Oops. There we go. Oh, that's a huge boost. Hot damn. So it's coming out in US, not officially announced, most likely. But this version is supposed to have English text at some point. I don't know when.
Mata kite ne.
18K attack. Should probably take this off. This is not helping me at all. Where's that, like, Yasakani meteor or mirror or whatever it was? Yeah, this is probably better overall. Take this one and level this one up next after the fists. I should probably reincarnate him, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. It's got enough of an attack boost now, it should be good.
だろう。
Alright, let's go level up the fists and then the mirror, and then should be good to go here. For now, anyway.
Item 界の調査かな。
Whoa! Alright, this guy is the best. This guy is incredible. I'm very happy to see that. Very good. He's got a rider kick and like dragon fist. Very powered character. It's the kind of shit that I like. Like martial artists, always play them in every game if I can. Whatever's the closest. My Neo 3 guy is a martial artist. You guys will see more of that when the embargo lives. I'm just taking a break from that today. Get punched. Need more experience so I can get back to where I was instantly. Yes! Very good. That's what you like to see. Big Kamen Rider finishers. Satsuwaza. A bit of Zhang Liao in him as well, always saying get out of my way every 5 seconds. That's a Zhang Liao-ism. He might not actually make it through this, but he's still gonna get an insane amount of experience. Get all the way to the end. Yeah, he didn't make it. But he got 172 levels, so we're all good. Hot damn. Instant gratification. Now we can probably do it just fine.
アイテム界へ行くの？
Let's try that again. That was careless. How much easier is that going to be now? Because he took like one L. He's coming back for more. Definitely noticing a defense difference. He's with the eye beams. Not doing as much damage now. You're gonna get punched. Very good. Excellent. That's what video games are about. Not walking slowly and watching cutscenes. No, this is it right here. This is a real video game.
You might not understand how to price their products, but you know why we started liking video games in the first place like 50 years ago. This is why. Just pure fun. You are going to town on these guys. This is a very powered video game. It's poverty, but it's also powered. It's a powered poverty game. The game itself is poverty. The asking price is not poverty. It's got it where it counts. It's fun to play. I'm not a big graphics guy. The game definitely should run better than it does, but it is fun for what it is. I'm sure when it comes out over here officially, the price will be realistic. Probably include some of the DLC. The asking price for this is definitely too much. Unless you're in that case like I am. I like playing scribbly bimbo games. Give it stuff a chance. Instead of just always playing what's popular. Sometimes you find good stuff. Not always. You guys excited for Neo 3? It's like 4 days away now. It's coming very soon. I've already played through the whole thing, but I'm excited to see how people get to play it. I'm not really a big fan of doing first playthroughs. Streaming first playthroughs for games like that because I get chrono triggered. So I'm actually liking the embargo. By the time you guys get to see me stream it, I will have seen like all the content I can find with no guides or streams or anything. Very excited. DLC is gonna be awesome too, hopefully. The first wave's not coming until September. I don't know if the game has enough meat to last that long, if that's long. Previous games, it's like 3 months. We're doing 2 packs instead of 3 as well. So I'm going to assume they're going to be pretty substantial. Need my nunchuck. They need to add those pronto. It's like the main thing they need to add. Hope they'll do that. Alright, nice. Ah, god damn, man. He got like 200 levels off that. Holy moly, that attack. Jeez. Alright, let's work on that mirror next, and then I'm either gonna go victory run the story, or maybe stop for tonight. Yeah, the mirror I need to do next. Let me put down the weapon experience, get more experience that way too.
魔界のバランスをいじっちゃうぞ。
You see which one this is? Weapon mastery. Yeah, I don't need that right now. Put that all the way down.
転生完了。賛成だぜ。
しゃぶにゃ
It's the thing about the mana in this game, you like basically never run out. If you do a long item world with like 8 to 10 waves, you have enough to just keep doing this until you get the triple experience. There's like no reason to not do it. With the cheat shop in this, you're getting like 6 times experience. So even if you wipe, you're still getting... It's still efficient and get back to where you were and have all the bonus stats. We're just giving me garbage RNG this time, huh? RNG is buns. It's not giving me a 39% chance. Base 39% chance. It's not, or not wanting to take the bill. Come on. It's like the last big push, and I could probably just push like one button and kill everything in the story and get to the end game and get a review for this out. Well, Neo 3 takes priority. That's the top priority right now is that. Because I think that those guides will do quite well, because from what I've seen playing in New Game Plus, there aren't many people that have finished it twice. So but when I don't have the mental capacity to play a difficult game, I'm definitely going to be streaming this. So probably at night, after I finish up all the Neo stuff. I'm hoping I can get that guide done by, like, hopefully Monday. Depends on how much I can handle. Today was not great mentally. Alright, come on, guys. Come on. Just barely. I don't think it's even worth using the items at this point. I have like 200 more tries. Sooner or later it's gonna give it to me. No point in wasting resources. Come on, man. This is baloney. The load screen is what makes it take so long. There we go. See, complaining works. There you go. Yeah, I get some fat stats from that mirror. Yeah, that only took like 20k mana, and I'm gonna get like probably triple that. Where's the mirror? This right here. Yeah, that's just a flat stat. Stats right there. Alright. Can he take this at level 1? Or is he... He doesn't have enough stats yet. Let's find out. don't think he quite has the stats to do this. Maybe if I'm careful, he can do it. When he wipes, he's gonna get like shouldn't matter. He can still one-shot the boss. That's not bad. So far, so good.
アイテム界の調査かな。風が呼ん
How's
で
he
る
looking
よ。
now? Well, he's definitely got more money than he can spend. Probably need to replace that next. Well, I think that's it for now, folks. I think I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to crash. Today has not been a very good day mentally, but I do need to get rest because I need to finish the second half of Neo 3 within the next like 3 days, and I can't stream that. This is just the side game currently, because that obviously takes way more mental capacity than this does. This is kind of turn your brain off and have fun, which is a good thing. Nothing wrong with that at all, but I can't do like all day of Neo. Starts to really bring in the mental fatigue. Actually, you know, I'll do one more. I'll do one more
アイ
because
テム界の調査かな。
he should be able to go all the way now, I think. We'll do one more. And pretty much probably just curb stomp the story. If I can't already, I can now. He should have a lot more health now. 'Yeah, I'm like barely even able to play this now. Maybe it's time to stop tonight. To go ahead and finish up this out. Throw in the towel. This game is about the mental capacity I can handle right now. That didn't kill him. Much health did he have? Oh, he didn't get hit by it at all, did he? Obviously not. The strike killed him. Like, full health.
遅いつけろ
If anyone has played Disgaea, does a higher level give more experience and better drops? Like monster level? Because I have the option of increasing the level, but I don't know if it's just for like a challenge thing, or is it, you know, does it actually have a tangible reward? Because I increased it and it doesn't really seem to be doing much. Not that I want them to become HP sponges, I'm just curious, like, does it, in traditional Disgaea games, like, does it give them, like, better drops? Ah, okay. Well, next stream I'll do that. But I'm definitely not streaming everything I do on this game. It's a fun play-in-bed game. Thank you. Try that next. Basically, after doing the common item world, I mean, he kind of can't die. It's quite difficult for him. He's already out-leveled it after one fight. One 5-wave fight was enough to give him, like, almost 200 levels. It's probably how you increase the item level as well. Last Disgaea game I played to completion was the first one on PSP, so anything they've added after that I do not know outside of just watching people play it sometimes. Kinda got my fill out of it after one of them. This is more up my alley. Action combat. It's probably just like a lot easier to break this game though, because you really only have to worry about two characters. Never once to have to make a team. Man is he's going for 10,000 rider kicks. He's going for the Bruce Lee. Mastered one move, he's done it 10,000 times. Probably not as viable as using like the gun, but it doesn't really matter. This is the kind of game where DPS really matters. Probably make the axe just one-shot everything. It's probably like quicker to do it that way. You're not like playing it wrong if you don't want to do that. I mean, there's not going to be any information about this on the internet. There's barely even anybody streaming it on Twitch. A couple people played it for like an hour and then popped off. I don't know if they were busy with real life stuff or what, but they hopped off this extremely quick. I'm going to have to make the guys roast myself, but it's going to have to be. Neo 3 embargo lifts. Well, it's partially lifted now. We can only show stuff that's in the first region, which is basically just the demo. I'll do that next stream. Not right now. I've only used like 3 healing items. Mostly because I'm not playing smart, I'm playing fast. If you want to drop general Disgaea tips in my Discord, you're more than welcome to. You know that I don't care about backseating. You're more than welcome to do that. Oh, there's a good piece right there. Huh. There's a monster weapon there. You're more than welcome to drop general Disgaea tips that may or may not apply to this. Be my guest. You know how I am about backseating. You know, if it makes me less frustrated, by all means, just go ahead and tell me. I have to feel like you need to hide stuff from me. I'm not gonna bark it. Not gonna bark at people for wanting to help.
風が呼んでるよ。
何を買うんだギャ？また来てくれギャ。
Really? Yeah, you're more than welcome to tell me stuff like anybody else as well. Like, it's not like I haven't played these games before, but I'm not, like, an expert. I'm not an expert at all. Well, I'll keep this one, I'll keep this one favorited. It's more than enough to finish the story. What's my current... Let me, what's my current combined level? Oh, 993. Yeah, so he's 1,000. Level 1,000. Alright, folks, whenever I get up in the morning, if I don't feel like I have the IRL stamina to play Neo 3, then we'll continue this. Overall thoughts, it's fun. The language barrier actually isn't that bad. It's nothing you can't get past with the translator app. But the price is ridiculous. The fact that they have DLC and extra content, actual meaningful content, not just cash items, that they already finished, but they want you to pay extra, and then they also have cash items, is pretty scummy. But that's just how they market this series. They just want the same 10 people to keep buying it. They don't seem to want to do what everybody else is doing and, like, realize eventually those people are gonna not want to play anymore. Like, they're gonna grow up, get older, or maybe they just start a family and don't have time. But that's not what these people think. They think that people are gonna be able to make money off the same people forever. And it's kind of strange because this feels like an attempt to, like, actually grow the brand with, like, changing the gameplay, because turn-based strategy isn't for everybody. It's pretty much Disgaea and Super Robot Wars are, like, the only ones right now that come out consistently. But the price, the graphics, and then also the performance don't really accomplish that, like, whatsoever. If they had priced this more accordingly to how it probably barely cost anything to make, but they have such ridiculous DLC, then I think more people would play it. I don't think it's the language barrier is really the issue, or the region locking or whatever. None of that really matters. I would like to see them do more with this, but I imagine this game is going to flop, because they're doing everything in their power to make it flop, which is charging this much for a game that looks like that when literally Origins is like the same price. I mean, who's gonna buy the Disgaea Musou over this? I mean, let's just be real here. They're the exact same price. Well, this game's got its fair share of problems. You know, the first playthrough is the best part, and the rest is just kind of there, but I'd argue this is still better value. They've priced themselves out of relevance, essentially. Let's take a look here. Fire Emblem Three Hopes is, like, consistently like $30 if you can find a physical copy. It's like one of the cheapest Musou games. This is always on sale. So is 4. Although 4 is kind of fighting game level with, you can get the base game, but getting the, the DLC has added like 20 characters now, so I don't know, getting the base game for like $10 isn't much, but still, all of those are a better value than this. In fact, you could probably get like 3 Hopes, 3, 4, and then maybe 8 XL for like the price that this costs, which is crazy to think about, but it's true. This is always on sale for like under $10. I'm talking about Switch prices as well, not PC prices. PC is even worse. PC is even worse, but the fact that you can get like 4 of the games here for the price of this is pretty crazy. I really don't know what they're thinking, but I guess the people that make the decision for the pricing don't actually play video games, because these came out like 2 weeks apart from each other. Literally right next to each other right here. I think most people are going to choose this. This does not run at 60 FPS either, but it's got like 1,000 times more things going on. It's understandable. The Switch 2 processor can't handle all that and run it at 60, but this has so much less going on, and it barely maintains like 40. If they do patches and stuff, I'll let you guys know. But for now, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching, folks. Go ahead and get some rest. Probably come back and do some more of that later.